Hello, and welcome to ODND Presents. We don't got a name for this yet. I mean, we're playing a game type that is called a duet, where there's a DM and a player, and that's it. So I guess listen to us duet. Duet in the butt.
Stop.
So I am Dan, your DM, and with me is my lovely wife.
Aw, that's the nicest thing you've ever said.
Oh,
Ever.
and this one's here too.
Hey! Which one are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Doesn't make sense. I don't know anything about my character.
You do too. We had discussions throughout the day. What's your character's name?
Remy.
No. That's inaccurate.
Shit.
Right out the gate.
Told you. I didn't know anything about her.
That's just willful ignorance.
My name is Lena Baines. I'm a bard.
Yeah?
Human.
Yep.
A bard human.
A bard human. You,
I just have barbs all over. Oh wait, that would be barbed.
Barbed human. Bard human is like you've got metal bars
Yeah.
up and down here.
So I'm a criminal.
You're a criminal. So, the story has a little bit of a preconceit about your character, and we discussed that. You are a part of a
Enemy Alliance. And you are a traitor.
affluent family. But you don't have to be like a relation of the family, and I think you decided on.
I am. I'm a poor distant cousin. And I'm like
Why
18.
you have to be so distant?
Like 18 or 19.
Yeah, I didn't write that down. You didn't say.
So
but
probably about.
Your best friend is 17, so.
And it said I was like younger or older than him.
Yeah, so you're not 16.
No.
For sure.
We'll say 18. It's a nice round number. Now I can vote and smoke in this world.
Which follows the exact same
It's
laws as North America.
super strict. But I have like 6 younger siblings. My mother doesn't work. She just pumps out babies. And then my father's probably a serf.
Oh,
No.
hang 10. Radical, I'm gonna go and grow some grain.
He doesn't even own his own, not scythe. Is it a scythe?
The big hooked thing?
What's the smaller one? The smaller one has a name.
Oh.
But,
Not my job.
sickle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think
He doesn't own it. He has to rent it.
he has to rent it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's a bummer all
So
around.
we've got a bunch of younger siblings, and our distant cousins are more affluent.
They are the second richest family in this country.
Ooh, dang. And they offered to take me in and train me up to be their daughter's maidservant. Or handmaiden, or whatever it is.
Beautiful. And just so you know, I'm going to set this in the same world as our other game.
Okay.
Just for fun.
So I might meet them.
You're starting on literally the opposite side of the entire continent from them.
My goal. Hey, in Wizard's First Rule, or in Sword of Truth, eventually people meet other people from other continents.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
I send money back because they give me like an allowance, so I send money back to my family.
I see. So, this adventure starts. Let's see, how to play the game.
Jesus Christ. You make that joke every single time.
That's what it says. I'm just reading the first line. So this adventure is part of a trilogy. And so we thought we'd check it out. This adventure, First Blush, literally this weekend just reached platinum on DM's Guild. So
what does that mean?
It's very popular, sold a lot of copies, and has a lot of really positive reviews. So like a platinum record.
Yes.
Right? So you are of some importance.
That's what my mommy tells me.
You are in possession of an amulet that is of great sentimental value to you.
The sentimental value is through the roof.
Through the roof. So I gave you the inheritor background, which is basically like folk hero, except you have an item. The warm afternoon sunlight pours through the large windows, combining with the sonorous voice of your mentor to create an intensely soporific effect. You are startled out of your drowsiness, however, with a sharp but good-natured reprimand.
I'm role-playing.
By a good-natured reprimand from Master Elias. Pay attention! This is important. What did I just say?
This is important. It's what you said.
You smartass. I am a human male wizard, 112 years old. No,
You
before
tell
you...
me this every day.
Well, I don't remember. I'm 112 years old. He has thin white hair, a hooked nose, piercing blue eyes, and a raspy voice. But not just a piercing, though.
He looks like James Cromwell. Oh my god, he does.
Okay, there you go, guys. It's James Cromwell.
That'll do, pig.
I am your only teacher. And so, there you go. That's it. That's all there is. I teach you everything you need to know.
Why don't my cousins have to be here?
Your cousins?
Yes.
Oh, well, as you are fully aware, the solstice festival is starting. It's an important tradition that means good relations between us and Paxani. So, I guess we should, since you're yawning, we can finish up our class here, and you should go and prepare for the journey to the country of Paxani. Your other mentor, I suppose, Stormguard Barmir, is counting on you to go get a training session in before you leave on your journey. Make sure you bring something warm with you. It's very cold there.
I don't want to go.
You are expected. The rest of the family is already there.
I don't get along with these people.
Right, but you are training to be Henrietta's handmaiden. I'm going to write that one down because
Like, just spitting cannon here.
Fast and loose. Fast and loose. So come with me. I'll take you over to the training area.
Can't you tell me one more time about the pixies?
Well, last time I told you that, we couldn't even wake you up in time for dinner.
That's not my fault.
Come on, let's go. So he leads you through the spacious and winding castle that is your home, as far back as, you were adopted. How old were you when you were brought in by this?
10.
10? Okay. So for the last 8 years, you're home.
Yep.
They haven't been, like cruel adopters or anything. They're very nice.
They just give me very boring teachers.
So you arrive at the training area. You brought me my trainee, did ya? Aye, here she is. Don't not break her noggin. She's gonna need that just as much as anything you can show her. Yeah, we'll see.
You need to get a room.
Have you been training? Have you been practicing the rapier?
Yes.
What I love is every time I ask you that question, you're so convincing.
It's more fun to use the pretend one than the actual sharp one. Because then I can hit Henrietta and Harold.
You really oughtn't to be hitting your cousins with a sword, young lady.
That's why I use the stick version.
I can see we're not going to get anywhere here. All right. In you go. He opens the door to the training arena. By the way, Stormguard Barmir is a dwarf. He's about 200 years old. He has thick auburn hair.
He's thick. THICC.
And braided beard. He's stout and strong.
He is an absolute unit.
He is an absolute dwarven unit. One dwarf. That's a unit measurement.
So what is he leading me into?
A training.
But, like, is it an arena?
I warn you, this is probably going to be a little bit more challenging than it usually is.
Okay. Do I have my rapier on me?
Yes.
Is there one on the
You
ground?
have all your stuff.
Okay.
It's there at the doorway, waiting for you. You just pick it up. Go on in. It's a massive stone room. You've been in here many times. Mm-hmm. He actually constantly changes the environs in there. The carpenters are always working at changing the environment in order to change how he trains people and what you're doing.
He's really just keeping the ghosts away.
Yes, he's keeping the ghosts away like the Winchester Mansion. He says he has something special designed this time. The smell of freshly worked pine greets your nostrils as you step over the threshold and enter your trainer's newest death trap. Suddenly, the light from the magic torches that had illuminated the room vanishes and you are plunged into darkness.
Oh, dear.
Barmir's laugh echoes across the training grounds. So right now it's pitch black.
Insight?
It is pitch black.
Well, I know that. What else do I smell besides pine?
The dirt and stone.
Okay.
Take a look at your spells.
Oh yeah, I have that one thing.
You're bard, so you have some spells.
Okay. So I can do a light. What do I... It just automatically does it?
Yep, it lasts for an hour. You can choose the color, and it can be any object less than 10 feet, I think.
Can I have it change colors? Alright. Well, then I'm going to have it cast a red light.
Okay. You do that.
It's 20 feet rad.
That is rad.
It goes along with my
Your dad.
surf dad.
Yep. Surf dad! To the rescue! You see ahead of you a corridor made of solid wood. And after a short hallway, there is a solid wooden door.
Alright. Should I check for traps?
Sure.
Do I detect magic, or do I...
But do you think he'd have magic traps? Just regular old traps.
Well, just regular traps.
So that's usually a perception check. What are you checking? The floor, the wall?
The door.
The door? Okay.
Oh, I haven't gone down the thing yet. Okay, I will check the hallway first. See if there are any notches and holes in the ground for spikes to come up.
Okay.
Perception? Really?
Yeah.
Not like survival?
Nope.
Oh.
Perception.
Stealth?
Perception. You don't notice anything.
I don't. My light goes out. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm blind. I just walk down the hall.
Okay, you walk down the hall.
I'm kind of
You are at the door.
That's me. Arcana check? Or do I even know the perception on the door?
Probably, if you want to check for trap on the door.
7.
You don't notice anything on the door.
Well, I open it up.
As you open the door, you realize that there was a wire that was rigged that drops sticky goo all over you.
Ugh.
You know, if it's opened without care.
Eek. I cared. The dice didn't care.
If you want to, you could try doing a dex throw to see if you can get out of the way of it before it gets you.
Sure,
you're
I'll
trained
try.
in that. It's a +5.
+5?
Dex. Up near the top.
That's a +3.
Look near the top.
What are you doing? Oh.
That's your check.
Oh, got it.
You don't?
I was rudely awakened when I was napping in class and just shoved into this new place. I am still asleep.
And now covered in sticky goo.
I'm not going to have time to take a bath before I go on the road.
All right, so you go through the door.
No, I don't. I'm trying to get all this goo off of me.
Beyond the door, you see a rope leading up, or a pool of water going down.
Ooh, I can clean myself. I'm going to percept the water to make sure it's safe.
Okay.
9.
Seems like water.
Okay, I'm just going to wash myself off.
Okay.
Ugh.
The water's a bit opaque now.
Ew. So is it the rope attached to anything?
Yeah. Ceiling.
Just the ceiling. That's not good. Anything else in this room?
You have to... There's no door in front of you.
Wait, did I leave the... Does the light follow me, or did I leave it behind?
What did you ignite? Light, you actually light an object. It glows.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah. So you could do like your shirt or your belt.
My amulet?
Your amulet.
Okay, I did that.
Okay. That way you get a nice little light coming from your amulet.
Okay.
So the way forward is either up or down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The choice is to go in the water?
Or up the rope.
But you said it's attached to the ceiling.
Yeah, because like there's no door in front of you. There's a cliff up top.
Oh.
Or a wall, something like that.
Fine. How do I climb it? Acrobatics?
It's athletics to climb.
That's an actual cock dice. Yay.
All right.
Excuse me.
So when you climb up the rope, you find a zip line to the main part of the arena. You zip down.
Okay.
The moment your feet touch the sand, you are on your toes for the combatants you know will be arriving to test your skills. You think Barmiel will probably send in Torvald, since Dressic is likely still recovering from the thrashing at your hands a few days before. So let's get a perception check.
7.
I'm going to use one of my new dice. I'm going to use both my new dice. Bought one at a store in Richland, Washington. There's a huge place there called Adventurers Underground. And then I also won a set of teeny tiny dice on Twitter from Nerdy Chicken, which is a new store that just opened up with a bunch of indie crafted nerd stuff. So check out nerdychicken.ca and buy some stuff. What did you get?
7.
Okay, well, you don't see anyone.
Nope.
Alright, so, what do you do?
Ugh, I'm just pulling at my hair because there's goop in it. Oh, is this sap? Like, what is this?
Here's kind of to help you visualize, is a map of the arena.
All right.
You don't see anyone.
I don't. Is there dirt on the ground?
Sand.
I wonder if I should roll around in it and get the. Do all
Let's
chicken
roll
stuff.
initiative just so that we know what we're at here.
14. She finally did something.
But nothing has happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just rolling in the sand?
I didn't really. I was just thinking about it.
Trying to figure out what's going on here.
I'm just combing my hand through my hair.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll just wander over to that barrel to sit down.
Okay. So as you wander over to the barrels, Torvald pops up from behind.
I knew it was going to be you. You villain. What does he look like? Is he another dwarf?
He's a human.
Okay. I bite my thumb at him. Ugh. And then, what does it taste like? Because I got sticky stuff on me still.
It tastes a bit bitter.
Yeah.
Probably like some nasty sap or something.
Ugh.
And since he has higher initiative than you, he's going to go ahead and attack you with his club.
Damn it.
That's an 11 to hit.
Can I dodge?
Can you?
I
What's
don't
your
know.
AC?
My AC? 14.
Alright, so he swings at you, but because he's swinging over top of the barrel, he does not, you're able to kind of get out of the way.
Yeah. He's probably taller than me, too.
Yeah, definitely. And then you hear a yell from behind you as the other one, Torvald,
Wait, isn't that the one you just said?
or Dressic then,
Thank
the other
you.
one, comes charging. No, Torvald was behind the barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dressic comes charging at you from behind the other things in the room. The bags over there.
So I assume I'm over here now.
He doesn't run at you. He has a short bow, so he shoots at you.
Ah, shoot.
13 to hit.
Nope.
All right. So the arrow flies right past your ear. Floop.
All right.
And then it is your turn.
Oh, goodness. Ooh, can I do a thunder wave?
Yeah, do it.
All creatures / objects in area 2d8 plus 1d8 spell level? What is that? So
a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. So both. How far away is that? Yeah, he's within range. It's not a very big space. 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
got it.
On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yes.
And on a successful save, they still take half as much damage.
Nice.
You did thunder wave or thunderclap?
Thunder wave.
Ooh. So I have to roll. So let's see. This is going to be Torvald.
So just 3d8, right? Because it's 2d8 plus 1d8 per spell level.
Now it's 2d8, and then for each level above its first level is an additional 1d8. So if you cast this at a second level spell, then you'd have another d8.
Okay, so it's only...
It's just a 2d8. So Torvald, was it Constitution?
Yes.
11.
Nope, 13.
Okay. And then Dressic, 14.
He's fine.
Okay, so he ducks behind the bags just in time, but Torvald is caught unawares.
10. Does he still get 10 damage?
Oh, he
Or
gets half damage.
Half damage?
Yep.
Damage.
So he gets 5.
Probably some of the barrels broke off and got in his face.
So let's see, that was.
And Torvald is pushed 10 feet away.
So how much damage was it?
10. 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't say what kind of damage.
It's probably force. Thunder damage. Okay, so Torvald goes flying. And he hits the wall. And he is actually Looks kind of rough.
Jeez. He must have been drinking because of the solstice.
Torvald stands up, limps over to you, and tries to hit you with his club again. That's going to be a 4 to hit.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not doing good, Harry.
It's like, whoomp.
Yeah.
Misses me by about 5 feet.
Yeah, he's just like, it was like he's going through the motions. And then Dressic fires from behind the things. Oh no. I need to break out the cards, don't I?
Did you get a 20?
Tell them about the cards, Harry.
So Dan has murder cards.
They're not all murder cards.
They're murder cards. They're different because if his character, NPCs or bad guys get a crit, either 20 or 1, they have a special card damage, and then a different set of cards for us, the PCs. I didn't look at what die it was, so I don't know if this is gonna be a good or bad crit. But he was very excited, so it's probably a bad crit.
Loose piece of his clothing, a loose piece of his clothing is pinned to the ground by his projectile because he just tripped while he was shooting it.
Jesus Christ.
And now he can't move from where he is.
Oh no. These guys are both out. Were you guys out drinking last night? I told you that you shouldn't be getting so excited.
It's dark.
It's dark.
Alright, your turn.
I'm sorry, Torvald. And I'm gonna use my rapier on him.
Okay, you realize it's actually a practice rapier.
Damn it! I want to hit him with it. Fine. Can I just smack him upside the face? 22.
You just whap him.
I did.
So hard across the face. So hard, he just reels and just
5.
falls to the ground. Falls face down on the ground.
And then I turn to Dressic.
Dressic fires at you again. It's like, I can do this. That's a 17 to hit?
Yes. Good show, oh boy.
So that the little Nerf arrow hits you for 2 damage.
Oh no, I'm down to 6. So I'm gonna throw my rapier away. Wait, can I pull out my crossbow? Is that a whole action? Or can I
if you drop the rapier, I'll let you pull it out as a bonus.
I drop the rapier, pull it out.
Okay.
And then 18 with the hand crossbow.
That hits.
Oh god. 9 piercing.
Your arrows aren't Nerf, they're just tipless wooden things, and it just goes right in his forehead, and he just falls backwards.
Jesus.
You have succeeded.
I just love how she just comes in, opens the door, gets slimed, just trudges her way upstairs, and then takes them out. Torvald. I go over and smack his face. Torvald!
Ow.
Are you alright?
Oh, don't touch. You're hitting me where you hit me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dressic, are you alright?
You see him like dragging himself across the sand.
I'm trying hard not to laugh.
And you hear Barmir say, "Good job! Good job!" Alright, so, go get ready. Need to prepare for, the journey to the Solstice Festival.
Have you any goo gone?
Do I look like a man who gets rid of my goo?
God! Into a lady's hair.
So it tells you to go pack for your journey. And Remy had been looking for you. He was in the kitchens last I saw.
What else is new? Alright, I'm going to the kitchens then. How long are we supposed to be gone?
2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is Remy going?
he is not. He's not of noble enough
I see.
birth.
So I should go say goodbye to him.
And you guys haven't really talked a lot in the last few days because you both have been busy with different things. You getting ready for the solstice shit and all that, and your training, and him other stuff like that.
Makes sense.
You go to the kitchens and you see Remy. He is 17-year-old, dirty blonde, messy, tall, and thin.
Hot.
So you see him kind of just going through all the cupboards and pantry, just looking for something to snack on. Oh, good. Dee Dee's rolling for you.
Thanks, Dee. Maybe I go up behind him and grab some biscuits. Jammy biscuits for him. Are you looking for these?
Oh, me jammy biscuits. I was looking for those.
That's what I thought.
I haven't seen you in a tick.
I've been avoiding you, you know.
That's what I've heard. Your cousins all say that you're over me and that you're all about the rich boys now.
Oh, yes. Those rich boys. I'm pretty sure they're more into themselves than they are into me.
From what I've heard, they're into each other.
Oh, Remy, you're so horrible.
So, you excited to go to the festival?
Sorry. I get distracted by the kitchen cat. And I give her a biscuit. No. I'd much rather stay here.
I wish I could go to the festival.
Should we switch places?
Well, I don't know if that's gonna work. You're how tall again?
What?
How tall are you?
I don't know. How tall are you? He's probably
He's tall and thin, so like.
So
6.
I'm as tall as you.
Right, I'd have to really shrink down to be able to pull that one off.
So what are you going to be doing in the next 2 weeks?
Probably just moseying around an empty castle all by myself, lonely and sad.
Aw, you're so sad. Have you seen Cook around?
No, I think she went to the festival too.
Already?
Yes, everyone's already gone except for, you.
Do you know how to get sap out of your hair?
I think you just put peanut butter in it and then freeze it.
What's peanut butter? Wait. You put peanut butter in your hair and then freeze your head?
I don't know. I've never had goop in my head.
Here. Put some goop in his hair.
Oh, damn it, Lena. Why do you have to go anyway? I'm going to be lonely without you.
It's only
I don't know anyone else here.
What does he do?
He's just your friend.
He's just my friend. He doesn't
He
earn
probably,
his keep.
He probably just does whatever he's told, right?
He's not a stable boy.
He's not stable. He
Farm
cleans
boy.
he cleans floors or, gophers for stuff or whatever is needed from a 17-year-old commoner.
I think you should just stow away and come with me.
Well, do you have a suitcase big enough for that?
You don't need a suitcase. Nobody here. I'll put you in my clothes.
You do realize that you aren't taking a carriage there, right?
How am I getting there?
Elias is going to be teleporting you and all your stuff.
I'm gonna throw up. I hate when he does that.
It's quite a ways away. It's unfortunately the most efficient way to get there.
Why can't you come too?
They don't want my kind there. I'm just a regular old boy. You're probably going to meet some handsome man at the festival and never come back.
Probably. Do you want me to bring you back a souvenir? I'll bring you some dice. Ouch. Too hard. Ow.
Freaking farm cats anyway.
I'll tell you what, Remy.
Yes.
You keep working on your sword skills. I promise I'll come back.
All right. He gives you a hug.
Aw. I pat him on the head. Just smearing my hand all over his hair.
And then a lady comes in and says, "Miss, it's time to go. Have you your things?"
Somewhere. Okay.
Remy, fetch them for the lady and bring them to the teleportation circle. All right. I'll see you later.
Bye. Thank you.
So they lead you over to Elias, and then your suitcases arrive, and you're ready to go.
Elias, have you any goo gone?
He does, was it cleanse or whatever that is?
There we go.
Clean. And then you're all clean.
Thank you.
Can't have the one of the ladies of the house looking nasty. Oh, I forgot to do a thing.
I pop a Dramamine.
We need to rewind a little bit to your Remy conversation while you're hugging. Can you roll?
Hugging.
Can you roll a perception?
The sun's dirty.
Yes, roll a perception, please.
My perception sucks. 13.
Okay.
DD, roll a perception for me.
Okay. No, you're good.
I think you need to take a picture of this cat.
Elias asks you if you're ready to go.
I suppose. Do I have much choice?
He finishes preparing the spell. Says your family will be anticipating your arrival and should have someone there waiting for you when you arrive.
Splendiferous.
Okay, so Master Elias lifts his arms over his head, chanting in a throaty voice the final phrases of his incantation. A few arcane phrases into the spell, you watch as your amulet rises up in front of your face, slowly rotating in defiance of gravity.
Elias.
In the same moment, in the same moment that your teacher finishes the spell, a flash bursts from inside the amulet, followed by an unsettling scream before you feel the familiar full body compression that comes with teleportation. Thanks for listening to ODND Presents D&D Duets First Blush. A D&D Duet is, as I said at the beginning, where a player and a DM is all there is. It's a lot of fun because when you've got a group, you get group consensus, and that's fun. I love it when a group is talking. But when you really challenge a single person, you kind of get to get into their head a little bit, and they're definitely the hero of the story. I mean, that's probably why games like Skyrim and The Witcher are so popular, is you're the one person who is the one who has to solve all the problems and the one on whom the story relies. It's a lot of fun, though. Ari's already asking me when can we do the next one, which hopefully will be soon. You can find this and the other duet games at D&D Duet. That's DNDDuet.com. That's where I got this from. They're actually on DM's Guild, but if you go through them, they get a little bit of extra cha-ching. What we're doing is a trilogy, but then they've got other adventures that go through higher tiers. You can use them to practically go through a whole single-person campaign, and You know it'll be pretty decent because they made it for themselves. You can also find them on Twitter at D&D Duet. Shocker, I know. You can also find us on Twitter at ODND Pod. You can find our website at odndpodcast.com. You can find us on Facebook at ODND Podcast, or feel free to email us at odndpod@gmail.com. You also check out stolendress.com, where all our other shows live. You'll find things like this is OD&D Presents, but you'll also find Of Dice and Dens. You'll find the Dan J's Comedy Hour podcast. You'll find our Picard podcast, hosts with their own Picard. Also, Jay just announced a podcast where he talks to extras about their experience being an extra. It's called The Professional Blur, and keep an eye out for that. And the music used here is by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License. After a bit of a charity request, we'll move on with the story. Of Dice and Dens is a proud supporter of Fuck Cancer, Roll Dice. Fuck Cancer, Roll Dice is a yearly streaming event dedicated to fundraising for the fight against cancer. This year's event will feature numerous tabletop games, from D&D to Call of Cthulhu, and a wonderfully wide cast of hosts and players. Streams will run over the course of 3 days, from November 22nd to November 24th, and we would be delighted if you would join us at twitch.tv/coach_Zach. That's twitch.tv/coach_ZAC. All proceeds from the event will go directly to Fuck Cancer, an organization dedicated to uniting the community in an effort to prevent, detect, and defeat cancer. They work hard to build support networks for those who have been diagnosed and to assist in detecting cancer before it's too late. You can find more information about Fuck Cancer on their website at letsfcancer.com. All donations will be handled via Tiltify, so you can be certain where your money is going. So if you're a fan of tabletop games or even new to the community, we welcome you with open arms. Join us the weekend of November 22nd, where we say, Fuck Cancer, Roll Dice. A howling wind greets your ears, and the shocking cold whips your eyes open, revealing the terrifying reality that you are not at the Solstice Festival.
What?
Blinking through the bright snow as you turn around, you see an evergreen forest a half-mile plunge below. Squinting up, you find the imposing and unmistakable outline of Strawman's Peak, the tallest mountain along the border of... what's the name of the place? Paxani.
Oh dear.
Lowering your eyes, the faint outline of fallen rocks beckons as a possible source of shelter from the icy mountain blasts. From the woods below, a haunting howl echoes against the rocky environs, urging you forward to temporary safety.
So it was like the harvest solstice, you said?
Mm-hmm. It just said the solstice.
Oh,
I think the harvest, yeah.
So I'm not dressed for this.
They said it was cold. They said to
Okay.
wear dress warmly because it's a cold climate in general.
Okay. So
Probably not mountain cold, but you're
is
not...
all my stuff with me, or did that go somewhere
It's
else?
just you and whatever was on your character sheet.
Oh, shit.
Minus one of your dice. You realize Remy stole one of your dice when he was looking at you. It's
What?
a keepsake.
My dice!
Of all the things.
Of all the things, I need that. So I make my way towards the shelter?
As you approach the pile of rocks, you find instead the remains of an ancient edifice rising toward the mountaintop. Carved into the side of Strawman's Peak, hidden from forest view by a craggy bluff, your eyes light upon a smooth stone entryway. Ages of frost buildup integrating the construction into the mountain itself. As your eyes further adjust to the brightness, you perceive a sizable stone column beneath the layers of snow to your right, the base of its fellow having caught your attention upon arrival. The bare, hand-carved planes of the fallen column, only lightly dusted with frost, unlike the rest of your surroundings, indicate that it may have just fallen recently. The sudden sense that you have forgotten or missed something familiar, an intuition just out of reach, accompanies a subtle blush of warmth in the amulet against your chest. Intuitively, your arm reaches forward to brush the snow from the stone doorway. You see runes above the door in an ancient language.
Oh, first question. Do I get my spell slot back.
Yeah, we're going to say it reset for this.
Okay.
Since it was just a
Spar.
spar.
Okay. Ugh. Let's see. Have I studied runes? Do I know the runes?
I mean, you're educated. Maybe it looks like it might be a form of Elvish, but it's not Elvish.
History?
So let's do a history, yeah.
11.
11.
Not helpful.
You think it might say something along the lines of, "The lonely hold, show the sign and enter."
It's a door, you said?
Yep. If you investigate the door, it has intricate designs weaving across its surface and meeting at the center in a shape familiar to you. It matches the design on your amulet.
Is there any sort of like key type indentation?
It's just got the pattern that's similar to your amulet.
Can I do a perception on the door?
Sure.
16.
The door has intricate designs weaving across its surface and meeting in the center in a shape familiar to you. It matches the design of your amulet.
Is there a doorknob?
No.
Can I push the door?
You can try.
Okay, I push it.
It does not budge.
Damn it. Is it just this door and stones around?
The fallen pillars.
Okay.
Again.
Can I knock?
You can knock.
Okay, I knock.
Hurts your fingers.
Yeah, it does. Ow.
Remember that it says, "The lonely hold, show the sign and enter."
That doesn't make anything to me. The lonely hold. Oh, so I show my amulet.
As you hold your amulet up, the door opens.
See, that was the key I was talking about.
There's no keyhole.
Still, it's like a key card.
You find yourself in a room ages old, abandoned long ago and protected by the foreboding peak. Tendrils of white from the piercing cold stretch across the smooth stone beneath your feet, and the wind gives a mournful howl as it whips into the room from the column's heavy cave-in from above. Intricate, faded frescoes adorn the walls of the room, providing a slight sense of warmth, tinged with melancholy, to the otherwise desolate chamber. A large marble desk sits further inside.
Is it dark? Or is it?
It's dim. The only light you have is the doorway and the hole in the ceiling where the column bashed it in.
Okay. Okay, can I light my amulet up again?
Sure. Okay, so when it lights up, you also see further into the room a huge chasm created from the collapsed pillar as well.
Oh dear. What are the designs on what did the pictures show on the wall frescoes?
The frescoes, you say?
Yes, I say.
The frescoes around the room seem to depict an ancient and desperate battle between the forces of good and ill. Demons fight side by side with dragons against an increasingly dwindling and desperate group of celestials and heroes, struggling in vain against the overwhelming forces of their enemies.
That's odd. I go to the desk.
Okay. You look at the desk. You see some ancient papers littering the desk. There's a small brazier on the desk. There's a small brazier on the desk, and there's a bit of ash and some dark brown in the brazier.
What did the paper say?
It seems to be a bunch of different papers. Why don't you roll an investigation to look a little more carefully?
I don't have good investigation. Nat 20.
It's terrible investigation, you're right. You find, as you dig through the desk, a hastily scribbled note written in Elvish, but with that investigation and your past education, you can tell that it says, burn, give, and receive.
Burn, give, and receive. Okay. Is there anything to set a fire with for the brazier?
Papers.
But I mean, like, is there, like, any flint?
In your pack, you're going to have, like, flint and tinder and some sort of stuff.
Doesn't even have
We're
that.
just going to assume that. Because you would have that.
So I just take... Is there any paper that doesn't look like...
That was the only thing that really seemed of any importance. Everything else is old and
just
faded.
old paper. Okay, I'll put some paper in there. And then strike my flint that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Make a fire. Look at that.
Okay, you made a fire.
I made a fire. Ugh. Burn, give, and take? Is that what it said?
Burn, give, and receive.
Oh, and receive.
Fire went out.
Fuck. I have some papers.
Okay.
I'll put 2 pieces of my papers in there.
Okay.
Set that on fire.
Okay. They're burning.
Okay. I put my amulet in there.
The fire goes out.
Fuck.
And your amulet's a bit singed.
Ah.
It's hard to tell, though, because it's so bright.
Yeah. Okay.
Reminder that there was ash and some dark brown in the brazier.
Okay, I poop at the brazier.
Is every game gonna have a poo corner?
I don't know. Apparently there's poo everywhere. Alright, I used 2 more pieces of paper.
Okay.
And I sliced my hand with my dagger.
Okay.
And squeeze it over the brazier.
A little drawer pops out of the desk from a secret area.
That's ominous.
And you find a potion of healing.
Oh, thank God.
A potion of cold resistance. And 8 gold.
Potion of healing. And that's 2d4?
I'll verify that. But I mean, that was one of the other things other than these dice that I got was a little potion of healing bottle that had 2d4s in it, so.
And cold resistance, you said?
Yep, potion of cold resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
And what's potion of cold resist? Probably
Cold.
plus 5 or something?
It's probably like half damage or something like that, but let's see. Yeah, half damage. So when you take it, you take half damage from cold attacks. Oh yeah, that's probably in there.
Yeah.
So, but that's what that is. For 1 hour, you get resistance to cold attacks.
Okay. 1 hour half damage.
And then there's the chasm.
I look down.
Okay. You look down, alright.
And...
It's about a 20-foot wide gap.
Ooh. That's not good. Alright. That's all that's in the room?
And there's a hallway on the other side.
Okay.
An exit.
I go to the exit.
You have to get past the chasm.
What? Oh, I see what you mean. Scheiße. I don't see any marks on the floors by the chasm, or...
What do you mean, marks?
How long is the room?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 55 feet long and about 35 feet wide.
Okay.
It's about a 20-foot gap to get to the other side.
Can I detect magic? See if there are any secret bridges?
Sure.
Invisible bridges?
Do it.
Divination. Known presence of magic within 30 feet. 1A?
One action.
Oh, one action to see auras and determine school. It doesn't have anything to roll.
Oh, yeah. Is that a spell slot or is that a camp?
Spell slot.
Okay. Okay, so you do it, and within 30 feet of you, you see that little brazier glowing.
God damn it.
Also, your amulet, which is already glowing too. So it's like double glowing, I guess.
Oh, well, so those are the magic things.
Yeah.
Got it. That was a waste of a spell slot.
Yeah, it was.
The walls beside the thing, the chasm, don't have any hand notches or anything?
There might be, there's frescoes painted on, but that's about it.
I just want to...
You can probably jump it.
What? I don't think I can.
So a long jump is strength score in feet.
Strength, what?
So whatever your strength is.
Like the +1 or 13?
So the 13.
I do have feather fall in case I...
That's true. Do you want to see if you can see anything below you?
I thought I did.
You looked in the chasm, but you didn't look carefully in the chasm.
Okay, I'll look carefully in the chasm.
So you need to roll for that.
Perception?
Y'all.
10.
Okay.
That was worthwhile.
Yeah. You can see that there is a room below you.
Oh, feather fall then.
It's about 60 feet below you.
That's what I have. Featherfall, 5 creatures descend only 60 feet per round for duration or until landed, taking no fall damage.
Alright.
So I float on down.
Alright. Is that a cantrip? Or is that
No.
So you use the other spell slot?
Yep.
Alright.
Desperate times, man. I still have a rapier.
Alright. So you float down.
We all float down here.
And it's definitely dimmer down here.
Hey. Is that a dumb joke?
As you float down, you can see basically behind you the 2 pillars that had fallen through the floor, lying on the ground. And you also see on the other direction, on the wall, basically where the hallway was that you saw before, there's a doorway with a face on it.
Ooh.
And you see a little icy gremlin-looking thing hiding behind the pillars, looking over them where you might have been coming from.
Shit.
But he wasn't expecting someone to come in like Mary Poppins. So with that, I'll give you a surprise round because even though you have a light, he's still not ready for you. You can see him before he sees you because your light will reflect off his like kind of glassy body. It's your education tells you that that's an ice mephit.
Ew. Can I do thunderclap?
What's the range of that one?
100 feet radius.
Oh, dang.
Audible. All creatures but you in area save or 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay. And what kind of save is it? Con also?
Con. Don't sit on my dice.
That's a 14.
Ah, you saved.
Okay. But now he knows you're there, so let's roll initiative.
Trying to surprise him. Ooh, that's not good. I got 6.
So you kind of landed here.
Okay.
And he's right here. So he definitely goes first. And so he takes a real deep breath. and just starts breathing out like an icy cold air.
No.
And you need to roll a dex saving throw.
No, I don't. She's gone. The goblin got destroyed by the giant cat I brought with me. Okay. I need to roll what?
A dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. So that's not the check, right? That's the...
Yeah, you should have a saving... No, that's it right there. See the whole box of saving throw. So I did that backwards.
Where? Oh.
That is a saving throw. That wasn't the check. That was my bad. So you have a +5 to your saving.
Got it.
You would have succeeded last time anyway. But I was looking for...
Oh, shit.
Is that an 8? All right.
Do I have time to drink my potion?
That's 4
Ow!
ice damage. Cold damage.
Not okay.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Can I drink ice potion?
Okay. I'll let you do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Can you hand me my water? Thank you.
Okay. So how far away is he from me?
Probably about 10 feet or so.
Okay. Can I run? What is it called when you run and...
They don't have charge and...
No, they don't have charge? Okay. Well, can I still do that, though?
Yeah, you can go over there.
I just don't get a bonus.
Right.
Alright, I run to him and slash him. Do I have a rapier now, or is it still a stick?
Yep, you have your real equipment now.
Okay. I slash at him with my rapier.
What is going on with your dice?
Well, somebody's fat ass keeps coming and sleeping in my dice.
Do you want to try again now that she stood up?
No, because that's cheating.
Okay, well, that does not hit.
That still wouldn't have hit.
Okay, well now, I guess it's going to claw at you. 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 damage.
I'm unconscious. Is that the end?
Probably not, but I'm going to have to figure out what that means.
Oh, wait! Half damage.
Correct.
Damn
so
it.
2, because you round down.
Sorry. Okay. So I had 4. Now it's 2. Okay.
Alright, so you're not dead yet.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
Can I drink my potion?
I think you should. I think that'd be great. Plus
7. Oh, I'm maxed out now.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So now you're right next to the method fucker.
So if I hit him, can I shift away or back away?
No, you have to do a disengage for that.
Oh, what is the disengage?
That's an action.
Whatever, I'll just attack him.
Okay.
That's better. Ugh. 16.
16 does hit.
Four.
You clip his ear.
This says I can tumble. Wait, so it's a move action. I get an action and a move action?
Yes.
Okay. So then I can disengage, right?
Yeah, disengage is an action. And then you can move without taking opportunity attacks.
So those aren't move actions.
Move is just moving or standing up. This is a combat action. See, movement's down here. You can move, climb, crawl, all that. So you have to do an action in order to disengage.
Okay, so there's nothing I can really do to get away from him for a moment.
Not really. You're not a mover. You're a bard.
Yeah. All right.
Should have brought your best friend with you. He's a rogue.
Oh, I can shove him. I might do that next time.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so he is going to claw at you again.
Mother. Oh, God.
Oh, Ari, sorry about the eggs. Okay. She was about, it looked like she was going to bump into all the eggs and knock them on the ground. Yeah, now I get to break out the one she doesn't really like
Yeah.
very much. But he's a deadly deck. All right. Pick your poison, Ari. Pick your poison.
Am I dead?
No. But your armor, he didn't hit you,
Oh, shit.
but he hit at your armor and it's come loose.
Oh, God.
So, roll a d4.
Four.
Your armor is AC is reduced by 4.
Oh, God.
Roll it again
2.
for 2 rounds.
Great. So starting from here.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Okay.
That was the bottom of the round, so now we're at the top of the round.
All right. So.
Well, that was the top of the round. So this is the first round of it.
Got it. Can I grapple him?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab a hold of his neck, like.
I think you have to roll.
With a free hand, give the grappled condition to an opponent that is within reach and up to one size larger than you by winning strength check versus opponent's strength or dex check.
Okay.
So it's my strength check versus his strength check?
Strength or dex, right?
His strength or dex, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, I know which one he's gonna pick then. What'd you get?
A nat 20.
You grab him so hard.
Let's just talk!
I'm gonna say with a nat 20, you grab him so hard, he's gonna lose his next action. You've got your arms just around him. He can't do anything.
So what do I do with that?
You have a dagger.
Okay.
You can shiv him.
I will shiv him. 5. 11?
You shiv him.
Oh. 6 piercing.
Okay. He's not dead, but he's definitely looking, he's bleeding out a little bit. He's looking rough now. Okay.
So that counts as 1 round, right?
Right. That was the second round of your armor because he didn't get to do anything because of your nat 20 grapple.
No, wouldn't that be the first?
Nope, because what happened, he's at the top of the order, right?
Yeah.
So he stabbed you.
He stabbed me.
Broke your armor.
Then it was my turn.
And your turn was... So that's the first round because your turn still had to go. So we were in the first round of your losing your armor.
Oh.
And then it came back around to the second round. He couldn't do anything because of your monster grapple. And then you just shanked him. Now the second round is over.
Oh.
So...
Okay.
So now he needs to try to break free before he can do anything. Actually, maybe that.
I'm starting to think like a monster.
All right, so he's going to turn his head to point it at you and goes right in your face.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, because of the awkward angle of it, I am going to give him disadvantage on this.
Yes.
Oh, no. As he's breathing in, you just kind of do one of those squeezes. And it just does not succeed. Okay, your turn.
All right.
You still have him grappled.
I guess I'll just try and... How close are we to a wall?
You're actually right next to that pillar, and the fallen pillar, and the pillar still sticking up behind you.
Okay, can I, shove him against, like, the wall.
Sure. Does it have a thing specifically for that, or is that for me to figure out?
Or I can make him prone. Shove him prone.
Okay.
Strength check. Oh, opposing strength check. So I guess we're both doing strength check.
Okay.
17.
That's a 13.
Ooh.
So you throw him to the ground.
Yes. And then... Okay.
So he stands up and he claws at you.
Wait, can I... Since I shoved him, can I still move? And now he can't get me?
Yeah, when he's prone, he won't be able to do that.
Where is he? Or can I run around the pillar?
Sure.
And hide behind it?
Sure.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. You want to try to stealth?
Sure.
Because he's on the ground facing the ground, so...
Woohoo! 21 to stealth.
Okay. So he stands up and he looks around. He has no idea where you are. So he knows you've got to be somewhere nearby, so he starts walking that way.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Okay. Can I switch to the hand crossbow?
Sure.
And then I shoot at him. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Fudge. 4 piercing.
He takes it to the shoulder. But he turns around.
Damn
it. And I guess runs up to you. Gets sweat over here. And claws at you again. Doesn't.
Okay, I want to do thunderclap again.
Okay.
So he has to do a con save.
That's a 2.
So he gets 1d6 thunder damage. Wait, plus 1d6 at...
When you cast it.
Oh.
When you level up.
Got it.
To a certain level. Cantrips usually just when you reach level 5, level blah blah blah, you get a bonus.
So he got 4 thunder damage.
Oh, it shakes his bones. He's not out. But he's not looking great. Not looking great at all. Alright, so yep, he's gonna let me do this real quick. So he's just gonna keep clawing at you, like a little monster that he is. That is a 10 to hit.
No.
Right? He's just trying to claw at you, but he's still freaked out from just being grappled and thrown to the ground. He just hasn't gotten his bearings.
What is it if I do? Is it disadvantage if I try and shoot him with a crossbow too close?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I got 2 12s. 17.
That hits. Point blank range in the face.
4 damage.
So you pointed at his face, and the arrow doesn't really go flying, right? It's basically you've got the crossbow touching him right in the cheek, and it just goes right through his eye and sticks out the back of his head.
Oh God.
And he just slumps to the ground.
Oh God. It's worse than the sap.
See, he was getting you ready for that.
She sits down next to him. Is he wearing any pants or anything that I can loot?
No.
Dang it.
No, they're like little ice elemental type things.
Oh, I see. Ugh. That sucked.
That looked like a hard fight.
I jump up. Who said that?
I did. And the sound is coming from the face door.
Is that this number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I walk towards it.
Hello, how are you? I haven't talked to anyone but that Mephit in a very long time.
What are you?
Well, I am a door.
Well, it's gonna be one of those conversations. Is it the?
There is writing
face?
above him.
Okay.
It says "Open Sesame."
Open sesame?
No, what?
Oh, that was awkward. I lost my little cover for my.
It's over here somewhere.
Oh.
Is it on the floor?
Maybe. It says "Open Sesame" above your head.
It does? I can't see that from here.
Oh, there it is. Will you open for me?
You have to say you have to figure out what the secret is.
I show him my amulet.
Ooh, that's nice. I like how it's glowing.
So is his face actually talking? Okay. What about "Open Sesame"?
That's what it says above, right?
Yeah. I guess they wouldn't put the secret above your head, right?
I don't know.
How long have you been here?
Thousands of years.
And you don't
I
know?
imagine.
Do you know what the secret is?
My creators, given my friendly personality, decided it would be best if I wasn't too sure, seeing as how I'm a people pleaser and would be bound to reveal it.
So is that what the Muffet was trying to figure out?
No, it's just cold here, and they like cold places.
I could smear blood on his face.
Oh, God. Oh. Why did you... Oh.
Look, it's worked at the other places.
What did?
Blood.
From an open wound? Oh, and the door opens. Oh, that's the secret.
Okay, good. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Any other questions?
Nope. Bye.
So you're not the curious type, huh?
Not really. Oh, wait.
Yes?
Has anybody else come through here recently?
No.
Okay. Wait. What am I... What were you built for?
Well, I am here to protect something they thought was very dangerous.
Do you know what that something is?
I do not.
They really didn't tell you anything, did they?
They didn't want me to know anything. I'm just a door, you know?
Well, you're adorable. Do you have a name?
I do not.
How about Dorian?
I love it.
Well, my name is Lena. So, if you ever need anything...
Thank you, Lena, for giving my name. I hope you don't die from the danger.
Oh, me too. And then I close the door.
It closes. It doesn't close.
Oh.
There's no... It's by itself, right?
Damn.
Exclaiming in surprise, the door slides to the side, revealing a short flight of stairs that lead down into utter, pure darkness, the lights of which not even dark vision can penetrate. The faint light reflecting off the collections of snow in the hallway behind you casts a faint shadow of the silhouettes of torches against the walls on either side of the stone passage leading deeper in. The light of your necklace feels like it struggles to force back and withstand the thick physical darkness of this room. As your feet carry you further in, the fully carved outline of a frost giant statue emerges from the far wall just behind it.
Yikes.
The artisans carved it to loom menacingly over another icy statue.
Nailed it.
An equally detailed, though much smaller, human statue in the center of the room. Its lower body obscured by ice or rock the sculptors had yet to carve away. As you approach, motes of light from your necklace break free, gliding quickly forward to the complex array of runes etched in the ground surrounding the statue of a trapped human male. The glyphs glow brighter as the circle becomes more complete, giving off a brief, low pulse as the last rune is lit. At this, the pillar of ice encapsulating the human statue from his waist down cracks, the sound resonating against the distant walls of the underground room. The echoes quieten, replaced by the lilt of running water as the ice melts away, the body slowly thawing, seeming almost to animate with the melting away of the icy prison. As you watch, the statue glances down at his diminishing bonds, before moving his head slightly, turning toward you. Life gleams from confused but thoughtful eyes that fixate on your own.
Cool.
What do you do?
Draw my sword. Is he moving?
Yeah. As soon as you pull your sword, 4 ice mephits appear and attack.
No, I didn't want to. Guess I should have not been creepy, scary. Is there a way for me to say I'm not here to fight?
You can say it.
I'm not here to fight. Can I do a persuasion?
The ice man nods his head to you.
That I can do a persuasion?
No.
That he's not here to fight? That he understands?
Yes.
Okay. But...
And now what do? It's still mephits, and they're coming at you.
Oh, they're not part of him?
Nope.
Ooh.
You suspect that maybe this whole scene got frozen in place a long time ago, and you just thought it.
Can I give him bardic inspiration?
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
So that's a 1d6?
I don't have it written. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? D6, yeah.
Okay.
And this is max. That means I can use it 3 times?
Correct.
Okay.
Before a long rest.
Got it. Alright. I don't have any spell slots. Would a save use his bardic inspiration? He gets to choose when he uses it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Pretty much anything that makes him roll a d20, he can use it for.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do Thunderclap, but it does affect all creatures.
Okay.
So they just have to do a save, Constitution save.
Okay. So the Iceman saves.
Good.
So F1. Now it's Constitution, you said, right? So
Yep.
3. Method 2, 18.
Oh, he saved.
Method 3 is 15.
Saves.
Method 4, that was a D12. Method 4, 18.
Ah, so only one.
Only method 1. But yeah, and that's not the big one, so it's only that. Okay.
Yes. So he gets
1d6.
Sorry. 3 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I have my crossbow out. I don't know how to, if that takes a, but just so you know.
Well, I mean, that was the last weapon you used.
Okay.
So we'll assume you still have it. Have it at the ready. All right, and then method 1. I'm going to be fair about this. I'm just going to roll a die and see who he attacks. Goes after you. He goes to claw at you. So he gets right up in your face if you want to move that. Number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah. And they're flying, by the way. But that's 8 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, number 2 goes after you. That's 14 to hit.
Meets. And I still have... It's been less than an hour, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 1 damage.
So 1.
Yep. Okay, number 3 goes after the ice dude. Does not hit. As you can see, he's pretty armored.
Yes.
And then number 4 goes after him as well. And doesn't even come close.
So nice of them to evenly split themselves.
Right. So then it makes it his turn. So he's got 2 of them next to him now?
Yes.
Alright, so he's going to... he unsheaths his sword. I feel like there's something special about that. Yes, it does. And you can see, as he unsheaths it, flames come off the blade.
Ooh.
And he swings at Mephit number 3. And unfortunately, he's so kind of stiff that he does not make connection against it.
Oh no.
And that makes it top of the order.
Okay. I'm gonna try and push 2 away from me. Shove 2 away from me.
Can you shove more than 1?
Huh?
Can you shove more than 1?
What do you mean?
Or what do you mean?
I'm just gonna
push number 2. I thought you said I'm gonna try to push 2 of them.
No, number 2.
Push number 2. Fair. Continue about your day.
Okay, thank you. So that's gonna be strength check. Yeah, we're both strength checking. Or you have a...
Oh,
yeah.
Got it. From past experience, you know that it's not their strong suit.
Me neither. 5.
Yeah, you don't push him over.
Damn it. What happens if I'm prone next to them?
They'll get advantage.
Advantage? Okay.
Yeah, range. If it's anything like 4, range attacks would have disadvantage.
Got it.
But melee attacks would have advantage because it's harder to dodge an attack when you're lying on the ground.
Alright. I guess I can't do anything else.
Okay. That's number 1. Attacks you 9 to hit.
No.
Okay, his claws just glide across your armor, but doesn't do anything. Number 2. That's not next to yet. That's a 14 to hit.
Meets.
1 damage. 1 cold damage. So actually, you shouldn't have taken any damage, right? Because that potion lasts an hour.
I thought it was a negative. I thought it was 1 equals just 1 damage.
It's
Not
half.
Oh, okay.
And you always round down.
Cool.
So as long as they're rolling 1s on you,
Yeah.
their cold attacks don't do anything. Oh no, wait. Sorry, that was the melee attack, not the... Oh shit. Have I been doing that wrong?
Probably.
Oh, I have. I'm supposed to also do cold damage on top of the clawing damage. So those 2 you had. I'm not going to retroact the other attack, but...
Those 2 are...
Yeah, those were just regular melee.
Got it.
You take. And now this will be this cold attack since they fucked up the other ones. Oh no, still just another 1.
Okay.
Cold. Just for funsies. 1. So there we go. Everything's
Yay.
legit and above board now, everyone.
Yay.
Don't write to me complaining.
Don't at him.
Don't at me, bruh. Okay. So that was 1 and 2. So 3. Attacks the Iceman. and just, his armor just deflects the claws.
Oh, good.
And the other one goes blows a frost breath, but at the angle it'll only hit him.
Okay.
And chokes on it. And that makes it the guy's turn. And so he's going to, swing his sword. I guess at number 3. That's a 14, which hits.
Yay!
So that does 1d8 slashing damage. 2. And 2d6 fire damage.
Nice.
Which is 4, but they're weak to it.
Ooh.
So that's 10 damage on that one.
What?
He just takes a huge chunk out of that guy in one fell swoop. He's not dead, but he just kind of, you can see he gashed through him and the fire melted part of the method.
Oh, jeez.
All right, top of the order.
Okay, I have to do disadvantage because it's my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm hitting number 1. Ooh, gross. 10.
Nope. Because you can't quite get a shot and they're kind of swinging at you, it just goes wide.
Ugh.
Okay, so one of the ones next to you attacks. And that's a... Oops, I forgot to do this. Okay. That's a 11 to hit.
Nope.
The other one next to you swings at you. And that's a 14 to hit.
Neat.
So this will be my fire damage die because it's orange.
Okay.
Or sorry, that's the wrong one. It has to be cold damage. I need the blue one. Here we go. Cold damage. So that's 3 on the melee, 2 cold damage, so 1.
Shit. Down to 2.
Okay. And then number 3 attacks Iceman. Does not hit. Number 4 attacks Iceman. Does not hit. He's just kind of batting away every claw attack they have on him. So he picks up his sword and swings it at number 3 again. Definitely hits. And that's 7 physical damage. He just slices it so hard it literally explodes into a cloud of vapor.
Yikes.
And all of a sudden, that ice giant statue moves.
Ah, God.
And just swats down and crushes all the mephits. And then the Iceman turns to you and says, I'm Garen. Run! And with that, the Iceman stomps on him.
What was his name? Garen?
Garen.
Alright. G or J?
G.
Alright. I guess I turn and run.
When the Ice Giant picks up his foot, there's nothing there. And so now it's a skill challenge. Because you gotta run back through the whole thing.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and...
We don't have any sort of, Oh. Can I do... Am I able to do a heal or no? Because
you have to take at least a short rest for that.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Can I pull out my piano?
That's you know how to play the piano.
Oh, okay.
You have a flute and a lute. So it swings at you. Why don't you go ahead and try a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, God. So that's the 5.
Yes.
9. This is not good, Dan.
Nat 1. Ooh. This is a skill challenge, but it's an attack. See what happens.
Okay.
It's a crit fail. He can only attack with one hand on his next attack.
Oh, good.
He's only using one hand. Okay. So because he swung at you, you're off balance. So let's go ahead and have you do an acrobatics check.
So that's this, right? Skill check. Ooh, thank the Lord. 21.
All right. So you managed to maintain your footing. So you're past the pillars now, and you're running up the spiral staircase you never used that leads upstairs.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going up a spiral staircase. Let's go ahead and do a strength check. Athletics check, I mean.
5.
What did you roll?
2.
Your athletics is only 3?
Yep.
Ouchie wawa. All right. Well, you stumble and you can see it's swinging its club through the doorway at you. But that's a 9 to hit. He can't make purchase.
Oh, good.
So as you run over the thing, you get through the top of the spiral staircase and go through the hallway you never went through.
Oh, geez.
And you realize as you're going through that your foot pushed down a pressure plate, and there are slits in the wall on either side of you.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and do an athletics check again.
Oh, God.
To try to...
11.
So you manage to kind of just slide on the ground and avoid all the darts that shot side to side.
Oh, God.
And as you do that, you can see the ice giant just kind of burst through the stairwell, coming through the doorway at you. So now you're running across, and of course, in front of you, you got a chasm.
Oh, fudge.
So let's go ahead and see if you can do an athletics check to jump over that bad boy.
Do I get any, like, bonuses for running?
Athletics check.
Oh. 11.
So you launch and you jump.
Oh, God.
And it's looking like you're not going to make it. But your toes get purchase. And you kind of do this whole thing. And you can see the ice giant just kind of breaking through the doorway. You stand forward and you run out the front door.
Oh, God.
And now you're outside again.
Oh, no.
In the mountain.
Yes.
So now you're standing there. Don't know if you're catching your breath.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying.
With a mighty roar, the frost giant closes the distance between you with incredible speed because it just bursts through the front of the whole damn thing.
Freaking marshmallow.
No longer encumbered by the confines of the ancient prison's ruins. In what could only be your last moments, you see the giant's massive axe sweep down as your amulet pulses against your chest. In the next instant, Garen is there before you, knocking you to the side, shield held high, incredibly deflecting the blow into the ground, which rumbles with the ferocity of the attack. From beyond the giant's shoulder, you see a wide shelf of ice and snow fall from Strauman's peak. It's an avalanche.
Oh, dude.
Everything goes black.
Oh, no.
After discovering her amulet is more than just an heirloom and a trinket, Lena had to fend off a snow giant with the help of her crystalline knight, Garen. Unconscious and lost, will Lena find her way back to her family? Find out next time on ODND Presents D&D Duets.